big news coming out of Karnataka. It is likely that both the Karnataka Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister, Siddaramaiah and Shivakumar, will be flying to Delhi on the 8th. Remember, the winter session of Assembly starts in Karnataka on the 8th of December. And the news is that they are, in all likelihood, going to fly out from Belagavi straight. And that plan is still being finalized. Remember that Karnataka winter session starts from next week, and the plan is to fly out after the House is adjourned on day one. Raghav has all the inside details for us. Veera, if you can just take us through the details of both the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, in all likelihood flying out on the 8th of this month to meet with the High Command.
That's right, Vedika. You've had one breakfast of idli sambar and one breakfast of idli and nati chicken today, and now you may have dal chawal, butter chicken or whatever else that's served in New Delhi over lunch, breakfast or dinner, we don't know. But the plan right now is that the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister will fly from Belagavi possibly to New Delhi on the 8th. Remember, there's also a very important meeting that could happen tomorrow in Mangaluru, where K.C. Venugopal, the AICC General Secretary in charge for Karnataka, could be visiting for a Mangalore University event, which the Chief Minister and possibly the Deputy Chief Minister will be attending. So that could be one further discussion that will be interesting. But the Delhi meet crucial, Vedika, because remember, while the optics has been set right with breakfast after breakfast, the core issue remains the question of what next in Karnataka, whether there will be a transition of power, if yes, when. If not, will it be clear that Siddaramaiah will continue till 2028? Needs to be answered categorically. What happened in 2023, what kind of agreement also needs to be put out categorically. We believe Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge is absolutely certain and clear that he wants this confusion to end and wants a clear plan in place. So we'll see how that plays out. But that meeting in New Delhi, in the middle of the winter session of Parliament and all the chaos that's playing there, would be interesting to watch out for. And that could possibly be the one where you will have categorical, substantial information coming out of.
And two breakfasts, but no decision yet, no breakthrough. The optics, like you said, really heavy on optics when you're DKS and the Chief Minister of Karnataka meeting this morning. But it seemed to be clear, Veera, from what they said later. A lot of the script from what, they had said even after the first breakfast that they had together, that they want the High Command to take a decision, which has been something that they've both absolutely harped on from the very beginning. They seem to be more on optics, really, that we're giving you an opportunity, the two senior leaders of the Karnataka Congress, to come to consensus, but that consensus ever elusive.
That's right. Well, how can you have consensus when the aspirations of both are very clear? Siddaramaiah wants to stay Chief Minister for as long as possible, perhaps till the end of this second term. Shivakumar wants a transition of power. This is the core of the two demands. And now how this plays out, obviously many, many more breakfasts, many, many more lunches and dinners, perhaps. Vedika, look, the optics was what the breakfast was all about. This was primarily with the kind of comments that were coming from different camps, cryptic posts, social media posts, and the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister in a state which gave the Congress a resounding mandate in 2023. Having differences in public was what the High Command wanted to set aside. They didn't want these meetings to happen in Delhi. They wanted the two leaders to be sending out the optics of togetherness in Karnataka, in Bengaluru, ahead of the winter session of the Assembly, and then fly to Delhi, where finally the High Command has to take a decision on what next.
Veera, interesting question that I have for you at this point, reading all that you've sent across and we've been discussing is...
Ask me anything except what's there for breakfast.
You've had an overdose of that? All right, I want to ask you that question. But Veera, why wait till the 8th? For that meeting?
Well, it's not just about waiting till the 8th. You see, they wanted to actually send out this categorical message before the winter session of Parliament began, before the winter session of the State Assembly begins. And the reason why 8th is very important is because 8th is the start of the winter session of the Karnataka Assembly, where, remember, the BJP is threatening to move a no-confidence motion against the government, a government and the Chief Minister who has the support of 137 MLAs, and that's a huge majority in the 224 Assembly House. So The 8th is crucial because before the winter session of the Karnataka Assembly starts off in full flow, the Congress High Command wants to send out a categorical message,
But
which
then
is
why not
perhaps
do it
why
earlier,
there will
Veera,
be
is
an-
my question. Why not do it within this week?
Well, they
why
were
not try
planning
to
to
bring
do
that
it.
consensus?
They were trying to do it before the 1st of December, but because of the repeated kind of meetings that had played out, they knew that with an inconclusive meeting would be an embarrassment. So they wanted the issue settled down. They wanted the media heat to go down, send out the optics of togetherness, and then have a meeting in New Delhi. The initial idea was to have all this settled before the 1st of December, or at least the 8th of December when the assembly session began. But this seems to have lingered on, and they want to have multiple meetings and multiple elements of clarity before they go ahead. Remember, the Putin visit is there in Delhi 4th and 5th. There have been multiple things in Parliament that the Congress High Command is busy with.
Yes.
And hence, having this as well at that point of time to send out the bad optics would have been difficult. So the effort was to set it out before 8th. And you've asked a very right question. Why could this not have been done earlier? Well, it couldn't be done earlier.
Veera, the script reads the same even after Breakfast 2.0, more or less. But the challenge for the party high command, especially for Rahul Gandhi, remains the same.
Oh, absolutely. I think the core question remains the same that we started off in 2023 with after that enormous mandate. There are huge caste complexities involved as well. There are huge optics involved as well, not just in the form of media optics, but in terms of electoral optics and in terms of the message the Congress is sending across to the electorate in Karnataka. It's most powerful state without an argument at the moment. Not Telangana, not another state. Karnataka remains its most powerful state as far as the Congress is concerned. So the core question remains the same. What was agreed on in 2023? And if that's got to be adhered to, will there be a transition of power? If there's got to be a transition of power, when will it be? My own sense is that there will not be an immediate transition of power. A decision on Siddaramaiah's continuance and transition would perhaps be taken post-April, May, post the budget session. But DK Shivakumar pushing for a clear decision right now. So whatever decisions taken now may not be made public. While status quo would seemingly be the way to go for the next few months, I think there has to be a categorical clarity within the party between the two leaders on whether there will be a transition later in 2026 or before 2027 ahead of the 2028 elections, or will the status quo continue till the end of 2027?
Executive Editor of NDTV, V. Raghav, bringing you all the latest on the inside scoop from Karnataka. A likely travel plan on the itinerary for both the Karnataka Chief Minister and his deputy, DK Shivakumar. They could be in Delhi on the 8th. And of course, the ball now in the high command of Congress. Rahul Gandhi, Kharge, they will have to take the final call. Something that you've had both these leaders harp on from the very beginning. Veera, thanks for joining me there on the Inside Scoop. But let's just tell our viewers that in Karnataka, breakfast diplomacy was back on display. Deputy Chief, but of course it's not, because the two people that you see on your screens who were sharing breakfast over the dining table there are both harboring aspirations. One to continue as Chief Minister, the other to take over as Chief Minister. Now, this meeting, though, was obviously high on optics. Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar, along with his brother DK Suresh and senior leaders, welcomed Siddaramaiah at his residence. The menu, too, was political messaging, idlis, coffee, and Siddaramaiah's favorite nati koli, which is country-style chicken curry. Post the meeting, the duo projected unity, like Veera was saying, with the Chief Minister coming out and briefing the press saying they are united and will follow the High Command's call. DKS posted on X reaffirming commitment to good governance and Karnataka's development under the Congress vision.
Whatever decision we have already taken in the breakfast meeting that I have invited, that we shall, both of us should listen to the whatever decision taken by the High Command. Whether it is mostly Rahul ji and Sonia ji and Kharge ji. All our MLAs are united. Unitedly will face the opposition.
sir, any timeline, anything that has been communicated, sir?
So far, no communication.
Will you all be going to Delhi, sir, to meet the High Command? You and sir?
Huh?
Sir, will you
If
be
they
going?
call us, we will definitely go.
So you're meeting Mr. Venugopal, sir, at an event. Would you be asking him about when they're likely to call you?
Tomorrow, I'm meeting Venugopal in a function where both of us are invited.
Yes, sir.